Hey guys, today is Sunday, September 20th, and I am 38 weeks pregnant. Check out this belly. I feel like I'm walking around with a watermelon strapped to my stomach. Baby is sitting super low and having tons of Braxton Hicks contractions. For a while there, I was really having the most intense contractions at night, but they're definitely starting to pick up and, getting them more consistently throughout the day, getting them more consistently when I move around. So like I'm having them right now, which I hadn't really been having a ton, even with like activity. So things are definitely progressing. This was a tough week for me. I think that just the combination of, traveling back from Disney and then going back to work and just doing all of the things made me really physically tired and then just been emotional. I have just felt more like on the edge of tears, and I'm not really sure where that's coming from. I'm sure a lot of it is the fact that birth is drawing closer and there's a lot of hormones that are kind of flying around, but I have been able to sense my dad a lot more, especially this week. I've had dreams about him, which since he passed, I think I've only dreamt about him maybe 2 or 3 times. And so I've had pretty consistent dreams about him. So I definitely feel like he's coming in closer, kind of getting us ready to welcome this new baby. And so that's hard because a lot of the pain has certainly lessened from losing him, but every now and then it'll just really hit me. It hit me hard this week when Nash played his first T-ball game. Just getting to watch him play. He did great, and we were kind of nervous because he's pretty shy. The first couple practices didn't go that well, but he did really great considering he's 4, and I just know that's something that my dad really wanted to be able to see. So, that made me cry, and just random things like that. So again, I think a lot of it is all the surges of hormones that are happening as birth gets closer, but yeah, just lots of emotions. I spent a little time yesterday just kind of doing some fear releasing exercises because of course, we're planning on having this baby at home if we possibly can. Thus far, I've had 2 planned home births and 2 hospital transfers, 1 C-section, 1 VBAC, and I would just really like to have a peaceful birth at home. So I'm doing everything that I can to mentally prepare for birth and just all that entails, and just trying to release the fears that I have that came up, especially with Gray. I remember getting to a point where I had been pushing for a little while and just feeling like, oh my gosh, this is just like Nash's birth. Like it's gonna, I'm gonna have to have another C-section, just all these things that I started telling myself. And I have to remember that this baby has his own story and his own journey, and he's gonna come however he needs to. But I'm choosing to believe that that's going to be at home. Hopefully in the water where I'm comfortable, and I know that we are going to be surrounded by a ton of love and support. So those are the things that I can control. I can control what I'm doing to prepare for birth. I can control who's going to be there, at least at home. And then we'll just have to leave it up to this baby and the universe and how his story's meant to unfold. But other than that, yesterday, I basically was in my pajamas all day and rested, and it was just what I needed. My body is tired. My mind is tired. I'm ready to just rest. So I have 1 more day of clinic, and then just kind of getting all my charts in order, making sure that everything is wrapped up with my patients. I got prescriptions done, and all that is ready for me to step away and prepare for birth and take a nice long maternity leave. So I'm definitely feeling ready and getting excited for this little one. I definitely wouldn't say that I've been nesting. I don't know if you still like feel that major nesting mode with subsequent babies. I mean, I remember with both my previous pregnancies, there came a point where I had this like sudden burst of energy and like I would get all the things done. And like with Gray, I remember coming home one day and deciding I wanted to organize my pantry and all of my cabinets, and I did that and it was great. I have not had that desire this time, but I did go ahead and organize just all of his clothes and got diapers and a couple of supplies ordered, and went ahead and started packing a hospital bag because I haven't done that the last 2 times, and I'm feeling like maybe if I pack a hospital bag, I won't actually need it. Because it's not great getting to the hospital and like not having anything with you. Both boys ended up taking pictures like in, you know, the little hospital issued gowns, which was fine, but just kind of funny. So this time I actually have some stuff set aside. I ordered myself a new robe. That again, hopefully I won't ever have to take to the hospital, but we'll have it ready. And then I'll just need to get like a little toiletry bag together, but for the most part, that's all ready to go. And then Chad will just need to check a bag as well, because if we do have to go to the hospital with the coronavirus guidelines and everything, like we can't leave the room once we're in there. He's gonna have to wear a mask, like we'll have to pack snacks, like the whole thing. But hopefully, you know, we'll get out of there within 24 hours or so if we have to go. And again, I'm just really hoping that we don't. It's starting to feel like fall around here, which is why I'm out walking. I really haven't walked around our neighborhood in a while because it's been so hot. I've mostly been sticking to working out in the gym that's nice and air conditioned. But it's beautiful today, starting to get that like fall crispness, especially at night. And just, you can see the light has started to change, and this is my favorite time of year out here. October is my favorite month, which is why I really am hoping this little one decides to join us in October. I was actually saying that I think he's gonna come on October 1st just because it's the full harvest moon, but none of the boys have respected the moon whatsoever, so who knows. But I would like a little October baby if possible. And I would love for him to at least wait until the evening of the 27th when my doula gets to town. That would be super helpful. But other than that, really, he can come whenever he is ready. So that's really all I have for today. Just going to finish up this walk, do a little cleaning. And I want to do some cooking today because I haven't really stocked our freezer at all with meals. I just did a couple batches of lactation cookies this week, but I want to get some soup and maybe like some breakfast burritos or something made, just to have a couple easy things ready. I know we're gonna have a ton of support postpartum, and we can always order food if we need it, but it's nice to just have a couple easy things to grab. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll check in again next week.